Hey everybody, my name's Philip. This is the weekly shop update. So before I talk about what's going on in the shop this week, I just want to talk a little bit about the show that I just did. So Saturday and Sunday I was at the Wimberly Arts Festival. We had a great turnout. The weather held out. It was really beautiful weather for a show. I always enjoy doing these type shows, especially when they're local, where it's not too much commitment for me as far as travel goes. I get to meet some really cool people. A lot of people came out to say hi, hopefully meet some new potential clients and got to sell some stuff. So that's always good. So I'm going to show you a little footage of the show, show you my booth setup, show you some of the pieces that I bring to the show. A lot of people ask me if this is something I do often. It's really not. I do a couple shows a year, and to me it's cheap advertisement. $300 to get to show your stuff to potentially thousands of people. It's hard to beat. Now, every time I do a show, I don't necessarily build for the show. I usually have enough pieces laying around that I can bring. I'm just trying to show the craftsmanship of my stuff. I never go into it with the goal to sell something, but if I do, that's win-win. So luckily this weekend we managed to sell some stuff and paid for the cost of doing the show. So that's great. Okay, so the week Shopley update. This upcoming week, I'm going to continue the progress on the rocking chairs. So like I've mentioned before, I'm making full walnut rocking chairs. Last week I got everything down to final thickness, and now it's moving on to shaping the parts. I've done some of that last week too, but it's finishing out shaping the parts and really onto the joinery. So I'll show you a little bit of that, some of the jigs, the fixtures I use to make that all possible. It's a slow process, but it's moving along. So thanks for watching, I appreciate it. So these are the back legs and the front legs. So they're now being shaped. So flush trimmed up, looking really nice. And ready to do the half lap joint there for where that arm meets it, and do the joinery for the rocker. So here's some of the progress on the rocking chairs. This jig allows me to clamp the parts at the correct angle, allowing me to do the joinery. So you do two at a time, and your router is going to go in there using a template. So here it is. This guy locates on it with some location pins. That's what these brass stills are, and gets it just where it needs to be, and lets me do the half lap joints. So as you can see, so this is one of the half laps, and so this is the arm, and it's going to connect to the back leg.